What's up everyone, welcome back to another legendary theory video. Today we are going to hop into something that I want to break down more in the trailer because the clips are, well, you'll see what I mean in a minute. So if y'all enjoy theory videos, make sure to subscribe as well as hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload new content, because I have a lot to come. I've got a lot of stuff working in my mind. And one last thing, can we get like 3 likes on today's video? Much appreciated. So you want to know what it is I think is going on in the trailer, as I've seen it at least 50 times at this point. But the more I watch it, the more I see something just doesn't add up. From what Sonya says to when SubZero snaps Jax's arms into millions of pieces right at the beginning of the trailer. We know they had a previous encounter with someone who had superhuman abilities. Yes, SubZero is from Earth Realm, so it could be in fact SubZero, but what would that reason be for a 7-year gap from finding SubZero? What would he have done to the special forces in Brazil? That doesn't really make a lot of sense, as his focus has always been on Scorpion and his clan anyways. As usual, take what I say with a grain of salt, as I know and have no knowledge as to what truly is happening in the film. But what if the person Sonya is talking about is Cabal? We know Sonya, Jax, and the Special Forces in general has a history with the Black Dragon from that of the games and comics. Another interesting clip that supports this theory is in fact Jax losing his arms. In that 7-year gap, that would mean they have known Cole young for 7 years, which is highly doubtful. I really don't think this is possible. You're probably thinking, where did he get the idea that they knew Cole for 7 years? Well, I don't. Look at this clip. When Jax is driving, he's talking to Cole. He still has both his arms. I believe that scene where Jax is looking for SubZero or going through a building is the bottom part of the stairwell to the MMA studio, as everything's kind of frozen as well. And he loses his arm right before finding Cole in the studio, whether he be hiding or whether he just getting some gear to prepare for the tournament or whatever. That is shown in the trailer, where Scorpion is also involved, and as well as fighting SubZero. Where Cole is, I believe that's where I think Jax will lose his arms, is right before that encounter. It also kind of looks like either Cole gets frozen or is fighting someone else in the cage, the octagon, but I don't know for sure. It's so quick, you can't really tell. This also brings up why they need Kano to the team, to be added to the team I should say, as he has a lot of knowledge on Cabal, which is in this take from what's been kind of promoted in the trailers and the images and all that stuff. Cabal is starting off working in Outworld rather than for Kano or being involved with Kano, which is interesting. I also noticed there's a lack of Jax in the Outworld scenes in the trailer, so I'm thinking that Jax was either taken to Outworld as a hostage or for other reasons, maybe get the mechanical arms, or just simply out of commissions due to his arm being damaged and being worked on, to where he kind of will show up later in Outworld by Raiden's transportation way into Outworld. Another interesting dialogue that supports this theory is what Sonya says.
First learned about this 7 years ago, on a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds.
Now, who can rip through a whole team in a matter of seconds? Cabal, of course. SubZero doesn't really have super speed, but he could, do something like a bunch of ice shards that could technically be in seconds, but key word I'm focused on is ripped through our unit in seconds. What kind of weapon does Cabal have? Hook swords, of course, which can rip through people at high speeds, of course. So if this turns out to be the case, I think Cabal's black sword will be changed a little bit to fit the motives and the pace of the movie, with SubZero still being the big bad and focus of the movie. but I really hope this movie does well enough to establish its own universe to get more solo movies for each character. So I have an HBO Max link in the description box below of this video to subscribe to when the movie drops in April. If you guys would like to check it out, just go down in the description box below and do that. Otherwise, go to the theaters and go watch this film so we can build a Mortal Kombat universe. And that's all I really have to say for now. Check me out on the next Legendary Theory video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And we'll be getting into some more stuff. I'm trying to build a consistency on the channel, so bear with me as I'm still fairly new to kind of creating this channel as a more consistent basis. I really appreciate all your support. You guys have been phenomenal. I appreciate all you guys' engagement in the comment section below. It has been crazy, and we're going to continue to do some more stuff on Marvel here soon, but we're really going to focus on Mortal Kombat as it's coming out pretty quickly.